Okay, hear me out. What's one more book podcast where two besties talk about whatever the hell they want? I'm Senna,
I'm Mina.
and welcome to our book club. What are we doing this episode?
So, this episode, we wanted to talk about books and authors that we are not really thinking about reading from or again.
Yeah, ever, maybe?
Maybe.
Yeah. Well, we don't hate their books, just a disclaimer.
No, I mean, we can't technically hate books that we haven't read.
But some of the authors that we know, and we're not going to continue reading any more of their books.
Yeah. We're just not curious about what's happening
Yeah.
anymore.
And this is our opinion. So if you like any of these authors, good for you.
Yeah.
You do you. But we will not be doing any of those.
For the foreseeable future.
Yeah. Well, let's see if we change our minds. Maybe? I don't really
Debatable.
think so. Yeah.
Debatable. But let us know if we're like missing out on any of these.
Are we though?
You never know. You never know.
It's just the acquired tastes. Maybe some of these authors or books, which we don't have.
Or will buy, probably.
No.
Anyways, let's get into it. I actually have like a few authors in mind.
Okay.
And keep in mind that we have some of their books. We've read some of their books. We may or may not read the ones that we already have, but just a disclaimer. It's not like we're bashing them without knowledge.
No. Well, some of them we know like from booktok or reviews, and it's not for us. But some of the books that we have are not high on our TBR lists.
No.
And I don't think we're going to be able to read them anytime soon.
I don't think so. Well, then let's start with one that's, I think, pretty well known.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
thinking
say
what you're thinking.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Colleen Hoover's books.
Yeah. Oh boy.
I know a lot of people like got into BookTok and got into reading again with her books, and that was never it
Our
for
case,
me.
No.
I never bought any of her books.
Same.
I was intrigued by Verity.
Yeah.
And maybe someday I would read that book, but other than that, like It Ends With Us, we saw the movie.
Oh God, guys, no.
And I know like the movies don't do the books justice ever.
And there's a lot of drama that came out with the movie,
Mm-hmm.
between the actors and
Yeah.
Colleen as well.
The vibes, the tropes.
Not for us.
No, there's just too much like violence going on in the books, in like all her books.
Not that there's much violence. My personal opinion is that she romanticizes domestic violence way too much, and it's an like occurring theme in her books, which I do not like at all.
Yeah.
And like we read dark romance, and there's a lot of questionable things in those books also, but you know how they are portrayed, and you have your trigger warnings. And I saw some of like little notes of her books, and not for me.
No. It just, I don't know, it just doesn't align with the books that I like reading.
Yeah.
So
And she has a lot of them.
a lot of, and they're everywhere.
Everywhere. Like, are they like emptying out, I don't know, the ones that they have, the copies?
Maybe.
All of her books are turning into movies. They're much better ones. Please do those, guys. Production companies, please.
Hear us out.
Yeah, so that was Colleen Hoover. We will not be reading any of her books. Thank God we don't own any of her books, like between us, I don't think. No. So yeah, that was number one.
I think it was a pretty basic one though.
Yeah, I think that's like a common sense. She announced that she was retiring, and then she came back. Not that anyone cares, I think.
You do you.
Okay, this might be controversial to some people, but my author and book, I guess, is Mariana Zapata. I don't like her writing style. I've only read one of her books, From Luca with Love. Not for me. And I have one more of her book. Which one was that? All Roads Lead Here. Yeah, okay. That one I have. And I'm going to still read that. I don't know when. But her writing style and the way she writes slow burn romances are just so boring and tiring. I can't do it. Like, there needs to be some tension for slow burn romances, and I don't see any of it. I know some of I don't know, popular book talks favorite authors. And recently I saw that she has problematic like tweets and like involves racism and stuff.
Yeah.
Which is a big no for me and probably
Obviously.
for everyone. So yeah, we'll not be reading any of our books anytime soon.
I only read one of her books, and it was The Wall of Winnipeg.
Oh yeah, I heard about that too.
I mean,
yeah, tell me your thoughts.
It was an okay book, but it was like the slowest burn ever. Like if the book is 400, 500 pages long, maybe, the last chapter, I think they kissed.
Oh God.
And it was just...
No.
It didn't need to be that long, you know? And I have From Love with Lukov, and I have All Roads Lead Here as well.
Like, since we have those books, since we already bought those, we will probably read them maybe.
Sometime. But, like, we can all agree that buying books and reading books are two completely different hobbies.
Yeah. As you can see.
Yeah. They're on our TBR sometime when I'm, like, extremely maybe bored with myself. I may read
and I have nothing else to do.
Like, if it's between, like, watching paint dry and read her book, maybe I'll read her book.
That's a very good, like, way to put it, I
Thank
think.
you.
Yeah, good job.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, I will never buy another book from her, I think.
Probably.
Yeah.
I'm not interested in anything else. I know she has, like, a new book coming out,
Good
and
for
it's
her.
kind of, like, fantasy-esque, and a lot of people are really excited about it.
I don't know, dude. Fantasy? Her? With her writing style?
Kind of.
I don't think so.
I don't know. I'm kind of thinking, like, maybe if it's how Ali Hazelwood kind of tried out, like, Bride.
Yeah,
Maybe. But, like, Ali's other books are good as well, so I can't really...
Well, that's our opinion also. I mean, many people don't like her books as well.
Yeah.
We love Ali over here. Anyways.
For me, I'm not going to say, like, any specific books, but LJ Shen. I tried 2 of her books, The Kiss Thief and Thorn Princess, and maybe it wasn't a good place to start from her books. I don't know.
Is there a good point to start from? Who knows?
I don't know. They were on sale, and I bought them. And I
it makes
tried
sense.
I tried both of them
so
hard.
I saw you trying them out.
It was a struggle. The way she wrote things, they were kind of degrading in the sense for the female character. It was just degrading, and I couldn't. And even though like the endings were all like happy ever after, she was strong, she found her way, blah blah.
She found her way? Really? From degrading to strong female character? Did she?
She was happy in the end, I'll say.
Okay. Well, I have not read any of her books, so I can't say anything. She just wants me to suffer with her. That's the whole point.
Not suffer. I just want you to form your own opinion. I don't want your opinion to be based on mine, even though like we're really similar in that sense. But who knows?
Well, the degrading thing is, I don't know. I think I would not like that very much.
It's like, you know how sometimes they write like men that are like actually in love or obsessed with the female?
Yeah.
But they like degrade her to a point that they're like not interested and she's just like sad, upset, and confused.
Not for me. 1 star.
That's kind of like what that's like.
Oh. I don't like that. I like obsessed, fall first MMCs.
Yeah.
We all do.
When they're like quiet and they're like
I love
in their own
guys.
head.
Yeah.
And they're just like, I get when they're like acting like they're not interested, which is fine.
There's a difference between acting not interested and acting like a total dickhead.
Yeah, I agree. So I'm going to say no, although I do have My Dark Romeo, and I think that's co-authored. She also writes it with someone else.
Yeah, that's the book that I know of her from. You know?
I don't know. I'm going to read that one. And if it's good, I may change my mind. I don't know. Maybe that was where I should have started because I heard a lot of good things about that book. But
we also heard good things about The Kiss Thief, I think. Like, I saw that book.
I don't know what you heard. I didn't see anything about that one.
Yeah, I saw some things, but like from quotes. I don't know. But yeah.
Maybe you should try it out.
I don't think I will. Like, I lost interest after seeing you going through all the motions reading that book. Like, she was closing the book and just like looking straight at me like, empty. Like, I hate everything that's happening in this book. She read like quotes from the book to me. I'm like, no. Why are you doing this to yourself?
I forgot about that. But I will say, like, in terms of making you feel things,
like anger, sadness, anxiety.
Very much.
Yeah, maybe not.
Some people really like her writing.
Yeah, some people.
I'm just gonna like throw that out there. I think it really matters where you are in like your book talk journey and like how much your brain chemistry has like changed. Maybe that's why.
Maybe. Because we talked about this like a few days ago when we started reading books this like frequently. The ones that we read from the start, like I would not give 5 stars or 4 stars to so many books if I have read them now.
Exactly.
Yeah, your brain chemistry changes a lot.
Like maybe if I had read her books like way, way, way before,
maybe
her kind of writing style would kind of be like on the darker side, and maybe I would be like, hee hee, oh my god, what did he say?
He's degrading her. Oh my god.
But like, no. Thank you.
We have a taste now. I don't think we can change it anytime soon.
It's up to the book gods now.
Or the authors.
Exactly.
Yeah. Next, I have a book specifically. It's called Every Summer After by Carly Fortune. And I've seen this book pretty much everywhere. Like, I know you know the cover.
I do.
And my problem with it, and the fact that it has like a cheating trope in it, no. Just immediate no.
You can punch me, kick me, pull my hair. Everything is on the table.
But cheating, no. Okay, yeah. You can see that we don't like cheating trope. And this book has it. And that's the only reason that I'm never, ever, ever going to read this book. I don't see how you can justify cheating.
No, that's all I have to say.
Like,
unacceptable.
I've only read, when it comes to second chance tropes, I think I've only read like maybe 2 or 3. I don't like that trope that much. You can do it well if you like have the grounds and if the relationship has like, I don't know, miscommunication or other problems, but cheating, like how can you justify cheating?
You cannot. That is a simple answer. You cannot.
Yeah. I'm not going to read that book.
I don't know. I feel like the books we read, there are a lot of things that you would not want in like a partner in real life.
Fuck yeah. I mean,
but cheating, I don't know. It's just our like red line.
Yeah, there are a lot of things that happen in dark romance books that are like in our Delulu land that would never, ever probably happen in the real world. But cheating is a very much real problem.
Yeah. Cheating and consent, I think, are like the top.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah. No from us. No.
So this may be a controversial one, but
let's hear it.
I'm going to say H.D. Carlton. We read Haunting Adeline. We read Hunting Adeline. And we did like Haunting Adeline.
Yes, we did.
Hunting Adeline? No. But I'm just not curious about like the rest of her books.
I agree. It's not her writing style. I think she has a good writing like rhythm when it comes to these morally gray or totally fucking black discussions that happen in this book, and like in Haunting and Hunting Adeline. But the topics, no.
I don't know. Like I like her characters. I like Sibby. I like Zaid. I like Adeline. I don't know. It's just too trigger heavy, I think. Because usually like the trigger warnings are a menu.
Yeah.
But in this case, it actually like
is a trigger warning.
Yeah.
Because it's not the stuff that you see on the trigger warnings, because there's a way to tell about this, like about the stories in a way that's mildly okay. But the way she writes them are
very graphic.
Yeah, and traumatic. I don't know. In the second one, the hunting one, I struggled very, very hard.
So did I. I don't know. I just like powered through.
Yeah.
I'm trying to forget about it.
Yeah, I don't think I will be buying any more of her books.
No. Like, I will say I'm curious about one of her books. Does It Hurt?
Oh, with the sharks?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe sometime in the future I will give that book a chance. But after that, if I don't like that one, I won't be reading any of her other books, I think.
Well, to be honest, I will not be buying Does It Hurt? But if you do buy it and read it and want me to read it as well, I will. But I don't think I will buy it. The sharks.
What if I love it?
It was good to have you as a best friend. It's a very personal thing. Dark romance is not for everyone. And even if you like dark romance, not every genre, like everything
obviously.
is for you. I don't know. She's just way too dark for me, maybe.
Maybe. And that's okay.
And that is okay.
That is okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. There's still so many on my T-Brown until I get to that.
Yeah.
But
does she have... I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Does she have a book about Sibby?
Yes.
Well, I really like her, but I don't think I will buy it.
I think it's kind of like a novella, also, her book.
I like that
not
she's
even
crazy.
Sure.
That's the only thing that I like about
She's
her.
crazy in a good way.
Yeah. Crazy in a good way. Okay.
We'll write that all on our tombstone.
Please do. This is more like the author than a specific book. My next one is Tessa Bailey. I read Secretly Yours by her, and I know there are a lot of people who like her books. There's one specifically is very popular in booktok. And I know you have the book, but you have not read it yet.
No.
What was it? It happened one summer. Okay, that one. Secretly Yours was a drag. And she bought me that book for my birthday. It was like a blind book.
It was a blind book date. I got a few, and I guess that was not my best choice.
It's not your fault. Like, you didn't know.
No, I know. I wasn't blaming myself.
I know. But the book itself was just so boring to me. I don't know. It's her writing style and the way she writes her characters felt flat, and there was not any build-up. And the plot was not there. I just read some stuff about two people. It's just so boring to me. I don't know. I will not be reading any more of her books.
I just read something about two people. The way all the books are.
No, but it was so boring. You know? Like, all of these books are about two people or more sometimes. Yeah. But the way she writes I don't know, maybe the conflicts, not my thing, you know? If you love her, good for you. I will not be buying any more of her books.
I have not read any of her books yet, and I am curious about It Happened One Summer. And I'm also curious about Hook, Line, and Sinker. Well, I was. I don't know. After I read this book, I'll decide. I can't really give like a definitive answer.
Yeah, you decide on your own, baby. You can do it on your own.
This one, we both recently read.
Oh.
Leave Me Behind by K.M. Moronova. And I was so excited about her books. And I know that she does her own art, and she's like a self-published person. And she, I think, recently signed a contract with one of the big publishers. But I don't know. I like the story. I just felt like there were a lot of plot holes.
Yeah, there were.
And the characters were just not really, like, their relationship wasn't connecting. It just happened all at once.
The artwork was beautiful, but the plot, yeah, I agree. There were a lot of plot holes. There was not much happening in the book. Like, this is the only book that we read of her. So the way she wrote about the FMC, I thought she was going to be this, like, badass.
Exactly.
And she was not.
No. She was good with weapons, and then, as usual, she was small and tiny, not good in combat.
Guys, can you, like, suggest or, I don't know, recommend some of books that have, like, tall women in them, please? I feel not, like, seen. I want to feel represented.
I agree.
Yeah, small, petite, damsel in distress.
Like, I get that they're trying to make, like, a small, fragile girl into, like, a strong FMC. But if she's not really, like, getting there, it just falls flat for me.
Yeah, I agree. And in this book specifically, I did not see I did not see the relationship growing. They hated each other. Yeah. And, like, 2 chapters after that, they were like, I cannot live without you. And what happened? Like, did I miss something? Like, where are the missing chapters? When did you fall in love? Like, I'm supposed to see that journey, and I did not see it.
I don't know. I know she's coming out with a Dark Forces duet as well.
I saw the artwork. You sent it to me, and it was beautiful. But I don't know about the story.
No. And also, a lot of people love her book. I'm sure you've seen it, The Fabric of Our Souls.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are crying about that book as well.
I don't trust crying people on BookTok or anywhere else. I'm going to get to that. Everyone cries at different things. I'm not interested in any more of her books. Maybe sometime in the future, but I don't think I will read any of her books. No, not for us. Oh God. Okay. This duology, 2 books that I've read. The first one was If He Had Been With Me.
Mm-hmm.
The second one was If I Only Had Told Her or something by Laura Nolan. Okay, those 2 books, I've seen them everywhere. Like there are people bawling their eyes out. It's such a like sad story, and you have the books. I don't. I borrowed it from her. She still have not read those 2 books, and they're so fucking boring.
Joy.
There's not a single page where I went like, this is so sad.
And she's a crier between us.
Yeah, I am a crier.
I don't have high hopes, you guys.
I don't think you should. I will not be buying any more of her books.
You did not buy any of her books.
And I will not buy any more of her books. I will stand by that. I don't own any of her books. Maybe it was because of the characters.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the story is sad. It's a very tragic. I don't know. I'm beatboxing now. Tragic story, but the way it was written is just, you don't feel it happening, you know?
I don't. But I will.
Yeah, it was not for me. I hated it. Sorry.
Simple as that. This is my last one, and I'm sure it's also kind of controversial. And I just want to put a disclaimer. I liked her other book.
Mm-hmm.
And I will continue her other series.
Yeah, okay. I know where this is going.
But The Striker
Flabbergasted.
by Anna Hong, I don't know. I will be continuing the Kings of Sin series.
Yes.
And I'm excited about those, actually.
Yeah.
I don't know. I liked her Twisted series. It was okay. I didn't read the first series. But the Striker series, the first book was like a 1-star for me.
Yeah.
And it was so fucking boring. I just don't want to go through that again. I just can't.
And I love myself way too much.
Yeah, I just wasted time.
It was a waste of time.
I just can't get on board with it. And I don't know. I don't even remember what even happened.
You know what I remember? I feel like we are like the 2 creators of the Striker Hate Club, because we talked about this book in many of our videos.
Mm-hmm.
But we will stand by what we said. I remember that he gave up all of his car collection.
That was so dumb.
So dumb.
That was so dumb.
Like, without context, I know it seems like we're just, I don't know, saying random words to you, but
these are spoilers, by the way.
Don't. I mean, don't read the book. It's fine if you don't. She has a better series out there. Go read Kings of Sin. Don't read The Striker.
It was just tiring. It was unnecessarily thick.
Yeah.
Nothing was happening. It was very boring. And honestly, what was it? Vince and Asher? Their bromance was all I cared about.
Yeah.
And
same.
I stand by that.
Well, maybe like she writes billionaires very good, but maybe it's because it's a sports romance and she was trying something new.
There was this much sports in it.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
There was no sports in it.
No sports. Like when I read sports romance, maybe in hockey, like there are stuff happening. I don't know what's going on, but there are sports stuff happening.
Yeah, I am following the match.
Yeah. But in this book, nada.
Nope.
We will not be continuing the series.
Thank you.
Next one is my last one also. It is A Good Girl's Guide to Murder by Holly Jackson. And this is also a TV series.
Yeah.
It's
recently.
on Netflix, right? Yeah. I watched it, by the way.
I didn't.
You don't have to. Like when I first started reading like booktok books, I saw this series like everywhere.
Yeah.
And I was intrigued by it because I love like murder mystery. I love like thrillers. But there's just something about the series that I don't want to buy the books ever. I don't know what it is. Like, I'm not going to read it. I know myself. And after I saw the show, I was like, nah.
Like, sometimes shows don't do books justice.
Yeah.
And those books were on my list for a long, long time. But then, I don't know, they just, like, faded away, and I didn't really care to buy them anymore.
Exactly. That's the thing. Like, you didn't want to buy them.
No. And I still don't.
Yeah, if I want to buy a series, I will get them eventually.
Yeah.
But it's been like, I don't know, maybe 2 years since I've seen this book.
Exactly. No.
It's not even in my cart anymore. It's not that we know anything about like the series or the author. It's just like a personal preference.
No.
We're not going to read it.
We're just not intrigued anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure there are more out there that we're like forgetting.
Probably.
And we'll gather them in another video.
Probably.
Well, let us know in the comments if you agree or disagree, or if we should maybe keep an open mind and read some of them.
Change our minds. That was our little quick rant. I hope this video is not that long because we keep saying like we want to do short, quick videos.
And then we talk too much.
And it's just like 50 minutes. Now we're reading Caraval and Once Upon a Broken Heart.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to do like a quick review episode of it coming soon. Yeah, so stay tuned for that. So don't forget to subscribe and turn on that little notification bell so you don't miss out on our new episode.
And be sure to follow us on all our other socials, which are linked in the description box below. And we'll see you in the next one.
Bye!